Well, how was your weekend? Did you have a good time? Did you had amazing time? And I would say, why am I? You have been muted. Okay, I'm good. I always need to know what's going on, and every time when I do something, it always goes different. So, what I want to just ask you, how was your weekend? Did you have a good one? Did you enjoy your weekend? Maybe if you are a single woman, maybe you met somebody. So, I would like to just say congrats if you met somebody, or maybe you was on the date with someone what you already was dating on something. And then just be sure and make sure you are with that man. Keep going, because that's what I do now. What I done last week. Sorry, I didn't have a Friday's tip, but actually today I will be give you more, and next day more, and next day more tips and tips. What actually scares men away, so you can avoid it, and maybe that wonderful man will stay with you for longer and longer and longer, because sometimes we don't even know what happens, and we actually move them away themselves from us. And many people say, oh, because he's terrible. Actually, sometimes not. Sometimes we scaring them away with too much love, with too much this and too much that. And today, exactly what I wanted to show you, one more kind of talk with you about one more thing what men actually scares away, and I was full of it. And I know, and more I actually talk to you, it's actually I remember how I was in that time, and actually I pushed a lot of men away myself. And of course, do you think I realized it? No, but I knew they're not good enough or something. But actually I was doing that a lot. So today, number 5, I think, tip on 131st tip all over. So if you ever missed this, go in on my Love Coaching on Polished Diamond Facebook page, or go on Before Dating on Instagram or on YouTube. So today I want to just say, did you ever notice what we women, especially if you're a single mom, just like I was, we know nearly everything what goes through the life, what needs to be done in the house when you're being single mom or single woman, when you know what is have to be done in the house, and I normally done it, put the nail in the wall myself. I would take a hammer and fix something if I can, and all that. And I kind of growing up, and my brother was teaching me a lot, and my dad, and all that kind of. So I kind of was very much woman/man. And that's becoming very kind of emascular, like I become more man than a woman. And my female energy and female softness kind of a little bit disappearing, and my kind of big muscles appearing. And you would say, where is that your muscles? But actually, it's not about the muscles what you have. It's actually how you present yourself. And that's what actually for men is not so much wow, not so much appealing, because you nearly scare them away with that. And this is just a couple examples. Imagine if you're doing some job, like some fixing something, and man saying, I will do that. And he's starting doing, and you like starting saying, no, this is not how you're supposed to do, go away, you will ruin it, or all that kind of stuff. Like, you are a woman and you know everything. I'm very sorry, but in this life, in this world, we have woman jobs. And I know we're not supposed to say that, because I did not have a woman job or man job when I was single woman. But now I am actually enjoying watching when my man does something what I actually hated, but I was doing it myself, and I didn't have a man. And believe me, I don't want to go and explain for him how it should be done. I don't want to know about it now. As before, I went in garage, I fed up with my bulb always in my car breaking down, like brakes and no light. I'm like, okay, I'm enough with this. Every time going asking for them to change it. And they, of course they will change it for me, but I'm like standing in there. I'm like, I think I can do that myself if I know how. And actually I took the man from the garage. I said, listen, I fed up coming in here. I don't know why. It was cold winter and they was just breaking nearly every week. Was something wrong with that yoke? I don't know. But anyway, I said, show me, because I don't believe this is so hard. When I'm looking at you, it's not look so hard. So actually he showed me and he nearly laughed, kind of, yeah, right. Woman, she thinks she know everything. And actually after that, I every time changed the bulb in my car of the front bulbs. And I know at the side it's a lot harder. And he said, no way, I will not show you. But actually the front one, okay, let's try. And actually, because my hand is smaller than the man hand, it actually was easier for me. So he was like, okay, so that's mean I'm not will be seeing you nearly every week. I'm like, I hope not. And actually I did. I all went to change it myself. I looked after that myself. As I have a brother and my friend, and I said, listen, boys, if ever happen, I need to change my tire. Show me how to do it. And again, they showed me. I don't know, would I be able to do it now, because they are so cool now. You need special this and special that. As before was a lot easier. But actually one time when I broke down, like my tire broke, and I was actually getting ready to some inspiring women meeting. It was a couple of years ago actually, and I was working with some company and I'm doing in their speeches and all that. And actually my car broke down and I was standing in there with this dress and all that, looked like very woman, like very woman. Two men stopped and they changed it. And do you think this moment I would say, no, boys, I know how to do it. I don't need you. What? First, I don't want to make dirty my dress because I was ready to go. But second, let the man be a man and be yourself sometimes that woman. And that's the biggest tip of today. I want to give it to you. Let the man be a man. Like, we're going somewhere and my man wants to take the bag because it's heavier, not my handbag, but the bag. And we have two bags, one for me, one for him. And he's like, don't you embarrass me. He like thinks like, no way I will let you go with the bag when I have my one hands free. And of course I feel like, and I will be look like this bitch, going with the little handbag and man going with the two bags. But actually that is the beauty of for us be a woman, because when you are pregnant, man can't help you. Like, he does anything, but he can't take it away from you, baby, for some time. He will do it later. And that's why it's beautiful to let man to be a man. In the restaurants, don't go in there, oh, you buying me. No, he's just buying your food. Don't be so cheap. You're not will be, sold with bread. Come on, you nearly cheaping yourself if you're saying, are you buying me? Go buy diamonds if you want something, really. So just with the joke, or just with the kind of, don't interfere man to be a man. But if women, and I was there, oh my God, I was there so much and for so long, like for what, like from 4 years old, my son, and then grow, and all whatever man was coming in my life, I was never let them do kind of man. I did let some things and all that, like man, but like fixing some stuff in my house, I had the brother for that. And I would call for my brother, because I did not want what some man come in and fix my broken place. And I would be feeling like, oh, without you, the house would fall off. And it was nearly falling off, truly, But no way I would ask for some man to fix something. I would ask my brother. And actually only now, when I release this, I'm like, okay, I don't need to know how it will be done. I don't need to know how it should be done. And if man done something, celebrate with him. Well done. And it's nothing wrong if man calls into the kind of some services and let them to do it. It's nothing wrong. We can't know everything. And no need to say, oh, you idiot, you can't do it yourself. Yeah, he can't do everything himself. As yourself. You like sometimes go to restaurant as you know how to cook. It would be nice to have a like a cleaning lady. You know how to clean it, but it would nice to have it at home, isn't it? I have my lady who comes once or twice a week. It depends on how I need it. But that's not mean I can't clean. That's mean it's my help. So it's nothing wrong if man not do everything himself, as long the house is okay, not falling apart. And that's where is the beauty. No need to push man to do everything because he's a man, but no need to say I will do everything because I know how to do it. Some jobs better leave it to the man. And that just means you being this woman who does what you want. You can go sing and dance and go for coffee, whatever. No need to take over all jobs because he don't know how to do it. No, you think you will do it better. And that's the biggest problem with us women. We are so proud. We so know how to do everything. We're so perfect. So men saying, whoa, so you don't need me then. And that's pushed them away. No man wants to be like just for beautiful toy in the house if he's not welcome to be a king of the house. Then you are keep going together. So if you want to be a queen, next to you have to be a king. If you want to be a queen, but next to you will be just like someone what you're not trusting, someone what he's not worth your trust, or someone, he's not a king. Sorry, he's just some pushover. And no man wants to be a pushover. None. So that's why men figure out that and it's like, okay, bye-bye. Looks like it's no room for me. And I actually pushed away like that myself, probably 2 men at least. Because, in my house, everything have to be just like I told and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying in the beginning, but I'm saying ever later, and in the beginning. It is sometimes what you can understand when man wants to be a man, so let him. So that's very, very important. And we now more and more with this male, fighting against the rights and all that, we actually ruining sometimes our own lives with that. I never was screaming about that, but actually I took over half of because I was single. So I become this superwoman. Did you ever notice, did you ever felt what you are this superwoman, what you're doing everything in the house, and the best how is in the house. Nobody else will do that better. That feeling like you are the superwoman. And I was becoming that, and I felt that very much as I am a superwoman. And that's actually not so sexy. It's not so sexy when it shows on the videos and movies. And actually, if you notice in movies, they are singles. They are single girls, the super women. Did you ever notice them? Like I was just looking, Diana, that beautiful girl who was like all this jumping and all that. She's single, because no man can keep up with her. Like seriously. So that's why I'm saying, let's not to be that superwoman, but you want to do everything yourself. Let the man do his job. Okay? So that's one tip what I wanted to share today. And tomorrow I will share another tip. How man freaks out with some things and runs away. And today I actually want to reveal the number, what I was saying for you last time. So last week I was writing the number and sorry, nobody won because I wrote it down. It was 11. It was 11. If anybody can see on the Instagram, it's 11. So if you want to win something else, let's do again. I write down another number from 1 till 20, and you can comment numbers 3 times at least in next, like now 3, next day 3, different ones, of course, and try to maybe get your number, but only 3 at the video, okay? So what is today is 28. I don't know what it is, but actually let's write it down, the number of the, that's not that easy when you think you want to do it. So now I just want to say, if you want to win amazing prize, some little amazing prizes for the for the Amazon, or maybe from me. So I would like to say, what number did I write it down on my page, on my little note? I'm not showing you. And I will reveal next Monday. So let's play. Let's post it. Comments, comments, comments. 3 comments at least. What number do you think I write it down? And thank you. And let's work on that. And let's see. Maybe we have a winner next time. And maybe that's you who will be a winner. One number at the time. Please. Thank you. Thank you. And one number at the comment. And that's why we want to show and show and show. But yes, one number of one comment, and 3 times at one video if you can. So thank you so much. I'm wishing you all the best and loads of love for all who's actually having flus and other illnesses. How much I hear, how much I know, because it is at the moment very much all kind of flus and everything going around. So let's mind yourself, and loads of love. And don't ever forget, believe in love again, because only love can heal us. Only love can make us happy. So don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. And keep going and keep loving and keep sharing your love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Exactly. Write them all if you want to. I know. It's so cool. So because I really love giving presents away. So next Monday, we will tell what number is that. And who knows, maybe it's you. So let's keep. And if you want what your friends would be more knowing what's happening, how to avoid breaks and all that, breakdowns, or maybe just keep that man with, and to make sure not do the mistakes. And maybe, kind of from the side, they do that mistakes. Share the videos, send them videos to your friends, to your page, to your all. Let's show more people what is important, to make sure what you not will be breaking up after finding that man, but actually yourself doing something what actually man could be just, okay, nope, I need to go. And that's why many times happened for me. Actually, I was questioning and I was wondering, and then when I started working and looking and all, I'm like, oh my God, I was the one who actually done it. I done something what actually did not show well for another person. And if you don't know what to do, maybe just book that free future planning session, your future planning session, and let's see how we can maybe work together, and let's plan that future of yours. Because only when you know the plan, you can keep going to nearer for your point, for your what you want. But if you say, oh, it just will be one day, if you look at the calendar, we have no calendar day named one day. Calendar having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 31, 28, but not one day. So let's plan your future now and keep going and keep achieving and keep loving. Sending you loads of love, and talk to you the same time tomorrow. Thank you.